So, congratulations on wanting your energy field to manifest more peace and power through learning and meditation practice. I just want to show you how to, Meditation 101, just simply get yourself into a place where you can find a practice of de-stressing, relaxing in, so that you can then do some more maybe complex meditations as time continues and really do some beautiful healing work on your body. So I'm going to take you through a few steps of what I do to meditate, how I learned how to practice this art of meditation. Now, meditate, remember, means to become familiar with. So the Latin root is to become familiar with. So you're becoming familiar with source flowing through you. You're becoming familiar again with your inner being, because we've all lost touch with it along our journeys, and you're here to grow and you're here to raise your vibration, and you're here to become familiar again with the flow of source love flowing through you and your higher self and your guidance that's divine and sacred, that is within you. What's happened along your life and all of our lives is we've let outside sources cause a lot of static in our life, and it sticks to our energy field, and it clouds us up, and it makes us not as connected to and or aware of what our inner guidance is saying. So through meditation and becoming familiar again with that peace that's actually within you, your day is going to flow better. You're going to be able to make clearer decisions. You're going to feel more at peace. You're going to have more of a harmonized energy body. All your chakras, you got 7 of them, all lined up, are going to harmonize more. So I want to keep this short and simple and easy, and I want you to relax into it. And remember, shame and judgment over what's happening are the lowest vibrations possible. So I'm going to keep talking to you about avoiding and how to kind of sidestep and teach yourself not to shame and judge yourself through the process, because as most high achievers that I've known, all of them basically, if they haven't figured out how to do it yet, they all say they can't do it. Everybody does, because you're carrying a lot of responsibility in your life. So you have a lot of mind chatter and you have a lot of imprinting. That's, we have these thought loops. So what meditation does, as you're becoming familiar with your peace again, is it starts to interrupt those loops, and it gives you moments in your day. I encourage you to do this in the morning. I don't do it until I get my kids back. I take them to school, and boy, was my vibration off this morning. Like, I was frustrated over some things that had happened. I'm going through some personal stuff, and got behind a trash truck. My daughter forgot her computer, and all this stuff was off. And so I'm like, when your vibration is off, stuff will get jagged, in your day. So that's a reminder, like, wow, I need to really sit down and center and get my vibration back up so I can attract more fluid, easy experiences in my life. And you will start noticing your relationships are shifting and all that stuff as well. So I'm going to tell you what I do. All right. First of all, it's really important to have some water. So if you don't have some, pause and go get some. Spirit really uses the water in your body to flow energy through you. So this is really important that you are having this when you're meditating, so you can take sips. I'm on a prayer cushion in my bedroom. This is my meditation spot. So this is what I use. Now you can just sit as comfortably as you would like anywhere. I sit, sometimes I'll sit, sometimes my knees just don't feel so good. So I'll actually stretch as I sit to meditate. I'm like, for me, stretching before I meditate, I'll just do 5 simple stretches, and I'll, open my heart center. It opens my energy field more so that I feel like the energy flows through me. If that feels right to you. There are a few other ones that I do, but those are the main ones. And then I sit in what's called lotus position. So, and I have a mirror in front of me right here. So let's see if I can show you. So there's my mirror. And I have sound bowls down here too that I work with, and I'm going to play one of them for you. You don't have to have any of this stuff, just somewhere that you can sit. And it's also very important that you pray over your space. So if this is the first time you've meditated where you are, think about intentionally creating a space for your meditation that is sacred and that is just for you. Like right here, this is in my bedroom. I have my sound bowls. I have tools that I use. I have a basket of tools right here. And I have my mirror, because I look into it and I do mirror work also when I meditate. And this part of my room has a really, you can set the vibration of that part of your home or office or wherever it is. So it's a really good idea for you to have your own meditation nook, because your prayer over it, you can sage it. that's another video, sage the space and create a vibration shift so that when you show up, that area has already been cleansed and clarified for you. Okay, and as you meditate there, the more you meditate, the higher the frequency in this space. You'll know, like my animals love whenever I sit, of course they love when you sit on the floor anyway, but they come here. I do yoga right here too in the morning. And you'll notice that my kids all love being in my room. And my son, I have a son who can still see, by the way. He says he can't now, but when he told me he could see it about 2 years ago, he said that he loved being in my room because my guides were always around, and he felt the vibration of it feels really good. He doesn't know how to put those words to it, but it feels really good to him. So I'm telling you that because you sanctifying that space, and the more that you are practicing there, will raise the vibration, and it will actually flow through your home. So you can light a candle. I keep a candle here, and you can set intention looking into the flame. Ask, I really want to be harmonized today. My intention is that I find more peace, find more relaxation. I keep crystals. Sometimes these are selenite cylinders, I guess. And a lot of times when I'm in deep prayer, I'll just hold them, or if I'd like more guidance. And I have my sound bowls. So let's talk through, first take a really deep breath. Let's talk through meditation and the method, and just take a few minutes for us just to drop in and teach you how to let yourself relax without giving yourself judgment. This is the first step, okay? So the first thing I want you to do, get comfortable, make sure that you're sitting straight up so your energy centers are aligned. Relax your jaw. So what I have on right now, I have Alexa on, so I say, Alexa, play binaural beats on repeat. And this is a healing hertz frequency. There are many that you can access, but I tell her to play them on repeat. So that tone is very healing, unbeknownst to you, for your chakras and your energy body. So I keep this on in the background. As I became more advanced in my meditation, I used shamanic drumming. I'll put on YouTube, I'll pull up a shamanic drumming video, and I'll lean that against my mirror, and I do shamanic journeying with my guides. That's really awesome. So that's for another day. I can teach you that on another video. So what we want to do here is I want to teach you how to just give yourself compassion through meditation, give yourself grace, give yourself full acceptance. So this is the first step of you being able to advance, okay? And this is really all it's meant to do. Again, becoming familiar with yourself again, okay? The first thing to know is that you are not going to be able to clear your mind right now. That takes way advancing, and most people don't even get there. But the main thing in meditating is that you know those thoughts are going to come and go, because you've got a lot going on in your life. There's a lot that you're carrying. Right now, we want to take all that off of you. So as those thoughts come into your mind, I'm going to give you two options of whatever feels best to you, okay? So I've heard two things. You can do either one. As the thought comes through, like, oh gosh, I need to go do this, I got to pick up my kids, I got to do this, I haven't gotten my mammogram, whatever it is. Let the thoughts just come. This is a very Buddhist perspective on acceptance, letting the thought just come through. You can envision it as a cloud. Do not judge the fact that you are thinking. Your mind is programmed to do that, okay? Just see it go through like a cloud. Other thing you can do is paint it a color, your favorite color, or you can erase it, okay? So if that thought, especially if it's a stressful thought or like a trauma triggering thought, see it there, recognize that it's there, recognize we know why you're having it, because you're carrying a lot right now. This is why we're practicing meditation. And you can color it with your favorite color, which blanks it out, or you can take a big eraser like on a whiteboard and just erase it, okay? And then we move back. So what we're gonna be moving back to is your breath, all right? This is the easiest thing to focus on. Later, when you do advanced meditations, there's some really cool stuff where you can focus on like nothing at all. You can go and like do astral traveling and all that stuff. Don't worry about any of that right now. If you can get to the place where you're just returning to your breath, you are doing you're doing an exponential injection of well-being and love into your body, that you're going to be a changed human on a daily basis starting now. The other stuff is going to be extraordinary. It will come to you when you're ready for it. But for now, we just want you to become more familiar with your breath, okay? So I sit in this lotus position, and I'll open my hands. You can do a mudra, which some people do this, or you can just sit in receiving with palms open, okay? Sometimes I'll fire my palms up and do this. We're just gonna do the simple meditation 101. So as I'm sitting, what we're gonna do is we're gonna close our eyes. I'm gonna give you a sound bowl Just start taking deep breaths. Slow your breaths down. Slow your breathing down. Deep breaths. As you breathe in, I want you to take those inhalations, sending the oxygen down to the base of your spine and breathing all the way up through your spine to the top of your head. So inhale again and send the air down to the base of your spine. And as you're exhaling, envision all that going through the top of your head. Again, take a deep breath. Send the air, all the oxygen down to the base of your spine and up through the crown of your head, going up your spine. And release. The sound I just played is your root chakra frequency, so we're just going to ground in. So right now, I just want you to picture a beam of light, a beam of energy going down through your hips, down through the building that you're in, down into Mother Earth, and connecting right now with a crystal that you have embedded way down in the core of the earth. Whatever color that crystal looks like to you is the color of your crystal. And we're going to connect with that crystal that's going to ground you. Just see that beam of energy connecting you. I envision a red beam of light because that's what color your root chakra is. Connecting way, way, way down. And then that energy from that crystal from the core of the earth coming back up through that energy, entering through your hips, through your sits bones. Now picture that energy traveling back up through you, through the top of your head. Let's picture that energy turning white now. And like a shoot of white light going up to the heavens. Breathe deeply. And connecting you to Source God, love, eternal, everlasting, unconditional love for all that you are becoming. Picture that radiant beam of white light connecting to a source of love up in the universe that is completely unconditional, that you can access at any time. Now picture that love coming back down through that beam of white light, coming back down through the atmosphere, back through the crown of your head, entering you and meeting that root chakra love at your heart center and embedding itself in your heart chakra center, which is right in the middle of your chest and through your back. Just filling you with white light, your entire being with white light. Okay, that's how you ground and reach up to Source, just as a connecting point. And I'm going to do a prayer before we breathe, do our breathing. So this is a prayer of protection. We ask that all of those energies, entities, and beings of the white light of God that are on this beautiful being spirit team surround them, speak to them, and help them to find peace, joy, and love in this meditation. We ask that any energies, entities, or beings that are not of the white light of God that are around this being or attached to their energy field, that you go back to the place you call home. You are not allowed in this field. Archangel Michael, we ask that you escort out any energies, beings, or spirits that are not of the white light of God. Take them back to the place they call home or send them into the earth to be recycled for good. So that's our prayer of protection. Now we're just going to breathe. You've been cleared. You've been surrounded by your team. Now just focus on your breath. Focus on the source, love, energy that's at your chest, that's in your being, that's filling you with white light. Focus on your heart center. And as you breathe, envision your breath coming in and out, flowing like the ebb and the flow of the ocean. You know how the ocean water comes in and flows out, in and out, just like the flow of the ocean. I want you to do this several times, focusing on the love of God filling your energy body and just going back to your breath. Just like ocean water flowing through you, the love of God flowing through you. That's the breath, the life force of God flowing through you. You're a force of nature. You have source God love flowing through you at all times. Now you're going to have thoughts that are coming and going. I want you to take the practice that you've chosen, whether you're just going to see those thoughts float by like a cloud, or if you're going to paint them or erase them. Just pick one. Whatever thought comes through, let it go, erase it, color over it, and let it go. Return to focusing on your heart center, the love of God within you, and return to your breath, like the flow of the ocean, in and out. Let yourself be filled with the white light of God, with the breath of God, the breath of God flowing through you, in and out. If a thought distracts you, erase it, wipe over it, let it go. No judgment for the thoughts that are coming in, no frustration, let it go. No frustration. You are a beautiful, perfectly imperfect human that's been imprinted with a lot of mechanical thinking. Right now, you're going to teach yourself how to return to your breath and let the thoughts go. All that's important in this moment is right here and right now as you continue to breathe. All that's important is this moment. Yesterday doesn't matter. Your next appointment doesn't matter. This moment is what matters. You can also focus on that beam of red light that's connecting you to your crystal in the center of the earth. That's empowering you and sending strength and stability up through your root chakra and through your spine and grounding you to that touchstone, that touch crystal that you have in the center of the earth, grounding you to your true strength, your true purpose, and your calling. That as you connect more deeper with your inner being, become more familiar with the love of God that is within you, it will become clearer and clearer. And right now, as you're in this place of relaxation, just being with yourself, listening to your breath, letting the thoughts come and go with no frustration, just pure acceptance for yourself. If you have a request that you would like help with from your angels, right now your angels and guides are here with you. Ask them. Ask them for help with whatever problem it is that you would like to solve, whatever relationship you'd like to fix, whatever direction you would like guidance on. I ask my main angels, my main guides and my guardian angel, and any angels that specialize in this particular need. I ask that you, and then you fill in the blank, that you guide me. Go ahead and make your request right now for what you need. Now ask that they just show you the next steps, help you to remain open, help you to stay in touch with your intuition and your breath, the life force of God through you as you move throughout the day. You can say, I ask my spiritual guidance team that you show me the next steps clearly, that you help me to hear the beating of my own heart and my own intuition, the voice within me, and that you direct me and help me to know the next steps. Help me to trust my inner being as I become more familiar with this flow of God through me, more familiar with my infinite nature. Keep breathing deeply. Let any thoughts that come, paint over them, erase them, and let them go. No judgment. And help me to become more familiar with the source inside of me. And if you like to end things in Jesus' name, because you were raised as a Christian, you can do so. I ask that all this be done in the name of Jesus, or you can say, and so it is. Take some more deep breaths, a few more. Okay, hand to heart. Other hand to solar plexus. Deep breath. going to say the words love, love within me, love around me, love above me, love below me, love surround me. Breathe into your heart center, hands in prayer, and now we just give gratitude. Thank you to my spirit team who is with me today, and now we're going to protect you. We're going to wrap you in a bubble of white light. I ask that I be surrounded in a bubble of white light. You can ask Mother Mary, Archangel Michael, to surround me with a bubble of white light of protection that I may hold. Sorry, sometimes I say prayers quickly. Surround me with a bubble of white light that I may be protected, and that I hold this frequency of love and peace throughout the day. And that I remain protected from any negative energy that does not match my higher frequency. Thank you for your help and guidance. And so it is. And you can carry that juicy, high frequency feeling that you might be feeling right now. A good thing is to come back into your body if you need to go do some tasks. I usually will stretch to just kind of feel your legs under you, feel the earth under you. It would be beautiful if you went out right now barefoot and walked on the earth, if you can have access to that anywhere. No rubber on your feet, just go and ground and let that earth energy come up through you. It's really very, very healing for you. You did it. Rinse and repeat. You can fast forward to the part where I am discussing how to drop into the meditation once you get through that real quick training in the beginning, and it's as simple as that. And you can do more complex meditations as you continue. But if you have any questions, please just drop me a message and let me know what those are. And congratulations for taking another step in your soul evolution journey. You're doing an amazing job.